It is said that Draupadi was in love with Karn. Is that true? This is a Lok Katha. It does not exist in the Sanskrit epic. Hello and welcome to my channel. I am reading book Devlok Devdutt Patnayak. I was reading part 30, Karn. So, let's continue. Maharashtra. There is a famous poem called Jambul Akhyan. Once Draupadi picks a jambul, jamun, fruit, a rishi who is close by claims that he had been eyeing that fruit and was about to pick it when she did. He is about to curse her, so she pleads with him. He tells her that if she can attach the fruit back on the tree, he won't curse her. When she asks how it is possible, the rishi says that if she reveals her deepest secret, the fruit will attach itself. Draupadi then confesses, although I have 5 husbands, I have a special feeling for Karn. People say she has a loose character, but the rishi says that only a person who can eat a jambul fruit and not get a purple stain on their mouth can claim to be absolutely pure. So don't judge Draupadi. At Draupadi's Vastraharan, the Pandavas, Kauravas, and Karn were present. What was Karn's reaction? One would expect that Karn, having suffered so much humiliation and being a hero like character, would defend someone being insulted in public. But Karn does not come to Draupadi's aid. Instead, he calls her a public woman because she has 5 husbands. He says she can be treated as an object for gambling. It's a very dark sentence. At that time, you don't like Karn much. Tell us the story of Karn's kavach and kundal, armor and earrings. He has them from birth, a sign of his royal and warrior qualities. Despite this, Dronacharya refuses to teach him. When he becomes powerful on his own, Indra becomes insecure. Arjun is Indra's son, and he thinks that if there's ever a battle between Arjun and Karn, the latter's kavach will protect him from Arjun's arrow. He disguises himself as a poor Brahmin and approaches Karan and asks for his kavach and kundal as dhan. Though they are stuck to his body, Karn cuts them off and gives them to Indra. The king of Devas is impressed and feels bad about deceiving him. So he gives Karn an astra and tells him that no matter whom he aims it at, it will unfailingly meet its target. Karn says he'll definitely use it against Arjun, which again leaves Indra doubting what he's done. What was Karn's role in Kurukshetra? 3 men assumed leadership of the Kaurav army as its commander: Bhishma, Drona, and Karn. When Bhishma becomes the Maharathi, he does not allow Karn to fight in the battle because he is a Sudputra, and because Bhishma holds Karn responsible for the battle taking place. Typically, he was blaming someone outside the family for the feud, claiming that Karn has been a bad influence on Duryodhan and so on. It's said that Bhishma did this on purpose because he knew Karn was Kunti's son and the Pandavas' older brother. When did Karn find out the truth of his birth? Before the war, when negotiations are on to make peace, Krishna goes to him and tells him that he is a Kunti's firstborn son. If they were to publicly declare this, by law Karn would be a Pandava. Kunti's husband was Pandu, so he would get his rightful share of the property and claim to the throne of Hastinapur. The Pandavas, who had insulted him all along, would sit at his feet and their wife would become his too, his Patrani. He would get everything, but Karn declines, saying he will stay loyal to his friend Duryodhan. When he becomes a Maharathi, Kunti comes to him and pleads with him not to wage war against his brothers. She tells him that she is his mother. It's a beautiful conversation. Rabindranath Tagore has written a significant poem on this exchange, Kunti Karn Samvad. When Kunti asks Karn to promise her that he will not kill any of his brothers, Karn says, I have already given away my Kavach and Kundal to Indra. I have been cursed by Bhudevi and Parshuram. Now you handicap me further with this request. I promise you that except Arjun, I will not kill any of your sons. If I die, Arjun will live. And if Arjun dies, I shall live. No matter what the outcome of the war is, the number of your sons will remain the same. Perhaps Kunti is being opportunistic here, as Duryodhan was before. This is the tragedy of Karn's life. In Kurukshetra, in the middle of battle, Karn's chariot gets stuck in the mud as Bhudevi holds it down. He knows a mantra that Parshuram had taught him to get out of such a situation but cannot remember it because of Parshuram's curse. So he climbs down from the chariot to dislodge the wheel. He is unarmed. At that moment, Krishna tells Arjun to shoot him with his arrow. Arjun protests, saying that he is unarmed, but Krishna says, it does not matter, kill him. I read in your book that Karn went to Narak. Why so? The ending of the Mahabharata is interesting. The Pandavas go to hell and the Kauravas go to heaven, but Karn does not. He stays in hell. Those who operated within the bounds of their Jati Dharma in Kurukshetra go to heaven. The Kauravas, as Kshatriyas, stayed true to their Jati Dharma and went to heaven. Karn behaved like a Kshatriya although he was a Sarathi. Here the question of caste comes up again. Another reason is his breaking his promise to Duryodhan that he would kill the Pandavas. But even though he gets opportunities to kill Yudhishthir, Bhishma, Nakul and Sahadev, he does not use them because of his promise to Kunti. He does not keep his word to Duryodhan and so goes to hell. So, this is it for today. I'll be back. Till then, keep listening beautiful stories and keep smiling.